What's going on, guys? This is your model of the IWC Gamers Goon here today with your AEW Revolution preview and predictions. I do know that I told you guys I would get a vlog out for Prestige Wrestling. Unfortunately, the vlog literally got copyright struck right away. I posted it, and literally less than a minute later, I got copyright struck, so I took it down. That's just the unfortunate part of going to these indie shows, because a lot of these songs that they use as entrances and all that stuff, it is copyrighted. So that is unfortunate. But as you can see, we have the microphone back today. It's finally back, making its return to the channel for this beautiful weekend that we have ahead of us. Man, we have AEW Revolution coming up this weekend. um, I'm excited for it, man. I'm pretty excited for this show. It is on March 6th, which is in about 4 days. Um, and I haven't yet bought the pay-per-view, I'm not gonna lie, but I am going to be buying it. Next Sunday it will be. I was trying to see if maybe I could see it in theaters, because I know my good friend Cameron Johnson, he's going to be seeing it in theaters. He got his tickets today for that. I can't see it in theaters where I am at. Unfortunately, I was hoping I would be able to, but I'm not able to, so I'm going to have to actually buy the pay-per-view in its full entirety, and there will be a review on the pay-per-view as well, immediately following it on Sunday. There won't be Dynamite reviews. There won't be any of that. Like I said, I'm just want to cover the big shows when it comes to wrestling at this point. But we have a big show. We have a pretty big show, man. This is probably going to be we're getting into the WrestleMania groove. We're on the road to WrestleMania in the WWE, and I think it's about time we talk about what's the real WrestleMania of the spring, going into the summer months, and that is AEW Revolution here for a big pay-per-view, man. This is going to be huge. I think this is going to be better than WrestleMania. If you ask me, WrestleMania it's shaping up, but it's going to be an iffy at best show in my opinion. But we do have a decent card here today. We got Jade Cargill defending her AWTBS Women's Championship up against Tay Conti. Um, Jade Cargill, she was the first TBS champion. She just got the title. She's not gonna be dropping this title anytime soon. Tay Conti, as much as I would love to see Tay Conti win win a women's championship at some point, I don't think. I mean, not to say she's not ready, because I believe she is ready, but I don't think it's the right time with Jade Cargill. It would just be it would feel real weird when, because AEW kind of got called out for the diversity thing. They gave it to Jade Cargill following the big swole stuff, and it would feel weird timing that you just gave Jade Cargill it, and then that makes it literally just look like that's all you gave it to her for. Sorry, I'm trying to close my closet because it was annoying me. There we go. But it kind of makes it look a little shady if you just take it off her right away. I think Jade Cargill wins this one. And then we get into AHFO, Andrade, Matt Hardy, and Isaiah Cassidy, with Mark Quinn and Jose, the assistant, in their corner, going up in a 6-man tornado tag team match against Darby, Sting, and Sammy Guevara. The team of Darby and Sammy itself is awesome. Andrade's in there, it's bound to be good. Isaiah Cassidy's in there, it's bound to be good. But I think I have to reiterate this every time I talk about these guys, man. Why is Matt Hardy holding down Private Party? Why? Why? I don't think this benefits Isaiah Cassidy or Mark Quinn in any sense of the word. If I were to guess, Isaiah Cassidy's going to be the one getting pinned on Sunday. I don't understand the usage of Matt Hardy. I don't like it. I think he should be a solos competitor unless they bring in Jeff. I don't understand why Matt Hardy is put in the position he is. I don't like the House of Hardy. I don't like any of this. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to see it. I want everybody to move on from Matt Hardy being associated with literally anybody. Keep him on his own or bring in Jeff. That's the only two options with him. Because I'm sick and tired of everything to do with Matt Hardy right now. I don't like it. I don't want to see it. I'm not a big fan of it. Get rid of it while you still can. With that being said, obviously, I'm a big hater on everything that goes with Matt Hardy as in the current role that he's in. As long as you guys understand that, I think you know where I'm going with this pick. I think Darby Allin, Sammy Guevara, and Sting are going to win. I don't want to see Hardy be in a victory. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to look at it. I don't like Hardy's new fact. I don't like the faction of Hardy. Get rid of it. Give him either Jeff or send him on his own and let Private Party go do their thing. Andrade doesn't need to be with him. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Next, we get into Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy, and Luchasaurus with Christian Cage in their corner, defending the championships against Redragon, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly. And then they also said, versus TBD, there will be a third team added into this. I don't know who that third team could be. Like I said, Matt Hardy should have Jeff Hardy. That would have been cool here, but they have Hardy doing stupid stuff. The Young Bucks, maybe the Lucha Brothers. I don't really know. I don't know if it's going to be something that's going to shock us, or if it's going to be something that's just there. Because what they could do is they could go in a situation that shocks us. Maybe they bring in somebody we're not thinking of. Maybe they bring in somebody for a one-off. I don't know. But with either of that being said, I think it's probably going to be Redragon winning the championships. And we'll talk a little bit later about why I think Redragon's going to win. But I think it's just going to add up for a good night for everybody involved in that faction. Then we got Bryan Danielson going up against Jon Maxley. Jon Maxley coming back from rehab, doing all his stuff, getting a big pay-per-view match against one of the best there is in the business today, in Bryan Danielson. I've been a big supporter of Bryan Danielson in AEW. I think he's going to be a world champion sooner rather than later. And I don't think you push yourself to being a world champion without winning against Jon Moxley here. I think the end goal is for Bryan Danielson to win the AEW World Championship. Obviously, the time's not right now. You got to wait a little bit. You got to let Adam maybe get the championship. You got to figure things out. But I think we're in a path where Bryan Danielson should win this match against Jon Moxley. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a hard hitter. It's going to be fun. Next, we got Chris Jericho versus Eddie Kingston. This is going to be a good match, man. These guys, they're very familiar with each other. I expect them to work well together. I'm not going to lie. I feel like Chris Jericho's dangerously close on the verge of being in the Matt Hardy territory. I'm going to be honest. I feel like he is losing his luster. I feel like he's not exactly where you want him to be. And I think the best way for Jericho to feel important again is if you keep him off TV for a little bit. So I actually, in my opinion, I would have Eddie Kingston win here. Have Eddie Kingston, big win for Eddie Kingston. We know he's put on some good matches at pay-per-views before. Jericho, he's been one of the top guys in AEW. The only thing he really can do now is put other guys over, and I think that's the situation we're at with Eddie Kingston. I don't see the need for Jericho to win. I would have Eddie Kingston win this one and have Jericho go on a little bit of a hiatus and let him build back up the anticipation. And then we have the Face of the Revolution ladder match for a future AEW TNT Championship match. I believe this is going to be similar to the ladder match that they had with the Casino Chip, the Call Your Shot Casino, whatever it's called, where you go up, you grab like a briefcase or something symbolic, and it's going to technically be your ticket to a championship match later on. And that this match includes Keith Lee, Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs, Ricky Starks, Orange Cassidy, and another competitor. Who's the other competitor? I have no idea. I have no clue. I'm not even gonna throw anything out there. I'm not gonna be that guy that just throws random stuff out there. I'm just not. Keith Lee, I could obviously see winning it. I believe this was the same type of match that Brian Cage came in and immediately won. So I could see them doing the same thing with Keith Lee. But also, because this is a future AEW TNT Championship match, we've seen Ricky Starks hold it. We haven't seen Orange Cassidy, Powerhouse Hobbs, or Wardlow. Do you want Keith Lee in the championship? You know what? I'm going to say Keith Lee, man. I'm going to say Keith Lee because I'm thinking about it, and I think the main event scene's going to be crowded for a little bit. And I don't think Keith Lee can get in that main event scene just yet. I'm going to go with Keith Lee. I was close to saying Powerhouse Hobbs, but I think he had to give Keith Lee something to do in the meantime, while he's waiting to get up there and become the world champion eventually. And then we get another match that I'm very interested in. We got Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, going up against Thunder Rosa. I think it's about time. Love Britt Baker. Love all the work she's done. She's been one of the most over women in all of wrestling for over the last year. She's been exceptional, but it's time to give the rub to Thunder Rosa. It's time to give Thunder Rosa hers. Thunder Rosa's big. Everybody loves Thunder Rosa. She's a phenomenal in-ring performer. And it's only really been a matter of time before she would win the championship, and I think it's about that time that she wins the championship. I think we've waited long enough, and I think Thunder Rosa is going to be walking out of Sunday your new AEW Women's World Champion. Next, we have CM Punk versus MJF in a dog collar match. I'm not going to lie to you, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't like the idea of a dog collar match. I never like these collar matches or any of this stuff. I don't like the strap matches. I don't like any of this stuff, man. But if anybody's going to make it work, it's going to be MJF. I love MJF's work. I've told you that countless times. Big fan of what he does. He's a great seller. He's great at talking. He loves to run his mouth. It makes for better matches. It makes for you want to see him really get beat. CM Punk, everybody loves CM Punk. Everybody wants to see CM Punk beat MJF. I'm not a big fan of the match stipulation, but I do believe this is going to end up being a solid match, and I believe CM Punk is actually going to lose this match. You're looking at me and you're like, why would CM Punk lose? He has no reason losing. You're right. He doesn't have any business losing if he's going to be a champion. I don't know if he's going to be a champion, but I do know one thing. If one guy is the guy to beat CM Punk on a pay-per-view, it's going to be the one that they want to be their biggest heel. And that's MJF. I got to go with MJF here. And then we get into the main event for the AEW World Championship. We got Hangman Adam Page riding his horse on up into the whatever the fuck they're called, the additional financial arena, and he's gonna fight Adam Cole, baby. Everybody loves some Adam Cole, man. This is the battle between the Adams. Adam Page, Adam Cole, the battle of Adams. And I'm gonna be honest, I love me some Adam Hangman Page. I love my boy. You knew I celebrated him when he won. I chugged a huge thing. I literally chugged it. But man, I don't think there's anybody else right now that I would trust with the championship than Adam Cole. And that's why I have Redragon winning earlier in the night, man. I think we're going to walk out with the grouping of Adam Cole and Redragon. They're going to be all gold like they were in NXT. They're going to have all the gold. And wait a minute. I just thought about this on the top of my head. What if they do win all the gold and Britt Baker wins too? Britt Baker is engaged or dating or whatever to Adam Cole. There you go. All four of them got championships. That'd be crazy, man. That'd be crazy. But I think Adam Cole wins here. I think Adam Cole wins. I'm not changing my Thunder Rosa pick, by the way. I was just throwing that idea out there. But I think Adam Cole wins here. It just makes the most sense to me. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you do tune in to the Revolution review Sunday night. That should be a fun time. And I'm sorry that I couldn't post anything about Prestige. I did post a couple clips on my Twitter, and YouTube demonetized it and literally copyright struck me, so I can't really do much about that for you guys there. But thank you guys for watching. March, it's going to be a busy month. Finals are coming up for me. That might not pertain much to you, or you might not really care, but that's going to significantly impact the ability to film videos. Kind of like as the last few weeks, I've had a few midterms, because some classes are weird and have 2 midterms. That's not a midterm, that's a test, but they call them midterms, just to make you more stressed out about them. That's college for you. But yeah, man. I'm going to be doing March Madness. That's going to be fun. I've been considering going to the Final Four. I don't know if I'm going to end up going. It's going to be hella expensive, man. It's going to be hella fucking expensive. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Comment down below what you think is going to happen at Revolution this Sunday. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys this weekend.